Okay, I was really excited to get this in my hands ever since I saw it on Instagram for the first time. It's a mouse bungee, a USB hub, and a headphone stand. Also looks pretty cool, so why didn't I just order one and waited for half a year for this moment? They only sell in the US and the reviews are not very helpful. And while indeed, the top selling monitor on Amazon is 21-inch, your target audience are gamers. And even on the same page, there is a 27-inch for 110. My desk is pretty average at 140 centimeters, and you can't use the headphone stand even with my small speakers. Okay, what if you have a bigger table? Bashing a product because it doesn't fit your personal setup is like trying to end racism by looting cigars. Well, I already had some experience with the Scorpion type mouse bungees, and they didn't really pair well with longer extended cables. But this one showed promise. First of all, it's just bigger and taller, and the tail is pointing up. Sure, it'll work perfectly fine if it's straight and short, but that doesn't even fit your own setups. You're literally blocking your own monitors. So when I was out and about in the city and stumbled upon it in a local store, I obviously decided to test it. It's also apparently an OEM product and can be found under many names. I've spent a few dozen hours playing StarCraft, Warcraft, Counter-Strike, different games where I flick or I don't do much movements, and use different positions and angles for the mouse bungee. Short and straight, it's perfect. I highly recommend. But having to put it to the side or using too much cable negates the usefulness of the mouse bungee. Even DIY solutions would probably do a better job, let alone it doesn't even look that neat. I'd rather have a dedicated mouse bungee that fits my setup. Thanks to the rubber feet and added weight, the grip is exceptional. Even hard pulls with the mouse didn't move it, even slightly. This is a PWM meter, and I have to warn you, don't use the breathing effect as it has a bad case of flicker. The solid colors, on the other hand, are absolutely fine. You get 7 lighting options, controlled by pressing the area of the logo, and a long press to turn the lights off. There are 3 USB ports, but one will be used to connect the device with the computer, using the provided 1.5 meter long cable. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the USB port positioning. Well, maybe with small dongles, but leaving a cable will take away from the aesthetics. Unfortunately, my version is USB 2.0, unlike Tilted and many others with 3.0. But for some very odd reason, none of the reviewers that had the 3.0 version tested the speed and charging capabilities. Call me paranoid, but I find this rather fishy. But hey, prove me wrong, send one, I'll test and review it. If it fits your setup, I would probably get one. But while great, it's 2008, not very future-proof if you upgrade to a big or ultra widescreen monitor. On the other hand, I have seen plenty of people use it purely as a headphone stand. Some even removed the bungee entirely. I make short and informative reviews, something that the YouTube algorithm doesn't enjoy. So your support in the form of likes and comments is greatly appreciated. In fact, I didn't even introduce myself. Name's Alex Train, and if you're into reviews, subscribe for more.